star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King. All right, a chance to check out stats for Luka Doncic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And now the Lakers starting group. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Doncic, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Sam Hauser, and it's Queta in at center. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. The 3 from LeBron. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brown, and another basket for Boston.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's LeBron. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And here is Brown after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
LeBron outside. They get it again. Out to Doncic. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Now here's Ayton. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. James against White. A shot by LeBron. No good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Doncic, no good.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Brown kicks to White. They set the pick. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 5 now.
White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Ayton, the pass to Doncic. And down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside, White shoots the three. Hauser misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Hauser. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Around with it. Laravia's there. That shot off. The Lakers trail. LeBron passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
White looking around. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Cada.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by one. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Boston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
Now White, he's got 7. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Lets the three fly. White, good. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Lakers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Now the Lakers on the break. A pull-up. And it's White with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
Now here is Hachimura. We saw him with 10 points last game. Inside. Kleba, the pass to Hayes. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Outside, Simons. Back to White for the three. Rebound the Lakers.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. You're smart. No good on the three. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Boucher. Here's Tillman, covered by Hayes. Tillman passes to Simons. And the shot is good. Simons has got 5.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Benson with it. Nothing on the board. Hachimura with a screen on White. Smart kicks to Kleba. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the left side wing. Here's Hachimura. Back to Vincent. Let's go. No good that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to White. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Simons. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. Off target from outside.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
White against Smart. Kleba with a screen on White. Smart kicks to Kleba. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Simons.
Capable of guarding any position, LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Hachimura finds Vincent. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Simons against LeBron. Simons, the pass to Walsh. Outside, Simons. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron going to work inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pritchard passes to Boucher. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, Simons missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Hayes the pass to LeBron. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Tillman. Boston again missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the inside. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Trying to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Misses the three. Boston leading by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bull from the top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the step back. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Over to the left wing. Tillman passes to Boucher. James against Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Out to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
Celtics leading by 5. And here's Brown. He has 6. Boucher sets a screen for Simon. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown against James. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Hayes, no good. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Vincent finds Doncic. Shoots over Simon. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's Whiten for Chris Boucher. The Lakers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Vincent.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Now, here's Simons. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Pass to Queta. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the three. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Brown against LeBron. Here's LaRavia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, White. Brown deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Smart misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's stolen by Pritchard. Brown the pass to Queta. Now White. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. And Ayton throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Doncic looking it over. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Simon. He's got 9. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Smart. Good work defensively by Smart. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to James.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Queta. Now, here's Simons. Guarded by Smart. Here's Queta. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Queta's got 6 points. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
James the pass to Doncic. And the 3 off target. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. Pass to Simons. The 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, it took Simon some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Queta. He's covered by Ayton. And Simons has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
Pritchard with the ball. He's got 5. Here's Brown. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. LaRavia finds James. Over Brown. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, up by 2. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForte. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective.
And that about wraps it up.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Pritchard and White are their guards. Jaylen Brown out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston Five. Kept alive, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Pass to Queta. Now here's White, the tray, and James pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Ayton. And here is Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Doncic has got 16.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Here's White. Buries it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
To the middle, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Brown with it. Laravia's there. Back to Pritchard. A three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And here's Smart for 3. The rebound by Queta. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Brown. Here's Hauser. Oh, good on the triple. James in the post. Hauser defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And so he hits both. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's White. And another miss by Boston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good, Laravia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Pritchard from outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Celtics. Over in the corner, Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Doncic way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline, and stolen by James. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Queta. Here's Pritchard. Pulls it up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. Outside for Smart. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. And it's Hauser in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic outside. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Laravia. And again, the Lakers no good. Boston leading by 3. Now Hauser, guarded by Smart. Now here's White from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from LeBron.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Pass to White. This one for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Smart. Offline with his 3.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Brown's shot is good.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Doncic kicks to Smart. Lakers working the ball around now. Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Smart misses.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Brown. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 20.
Well, tonight you're seeing why Ayton went number 1 overall in the 2018 draft. He can absolutely dominate you with his scoring ability.
That doesn't go either for Brown. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Smart. There's the drive. Rebound Boston. Walsh has got his 5th rebound in this one.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Brown. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Here's LeBron. Back to Laravia. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Brown. He's got 16. Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. Launches a three. He can't get that one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. Smart dishes to Ayton. Doncic outside. Smart passes to Doncic for the lead. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Boston shooting for the game at 42%. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot, to the inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Pass to Hayes. Now Vincent. And Sharman pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Now Hachimura. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Hachimura. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Fires the three, trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Buffkin, covered by Simon. Just 1 second between.
This is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Lakers trail by 4. And here is Hachimura. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. They get it back. Hayes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought
the previous play is under review.
Reviewed the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got James. Maxi Kleber is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Now Pritchard. Down low. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just one on the basket from Tillman.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Lets it go from deep. Cleveland, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Boucher with a screen on LeBron. And it's Simons missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to LeBron. Here's Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
James finds Vincent. Hayes. Rebound Boston.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Here's Simon. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Brown is checked in for Tillman. And the Lakers also making a change. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To end the run, an easy 2 from Doncic.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Simons. Shoots over Doncic, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
And here is LeBron. He's covered by Brown. Here's Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Boucher. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Boucher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Vincent with it. Now, here's Doncic, covered by Simons. On the wing, Doncic. And Hayes kicks to LeBron. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Brown against James. 4 on the clock. Brown, good. Brown's got 22.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's strength.
To the wing on the left. Hachimura finds Vincent. And here's Hayes. From deep LeBron. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. There's the lob. Oh, up top to Jaylen Brown.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 7.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Brown with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Walsh. There's the pick. Now Boucher. Outside, Simons. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Simons missing. Lakers trail by 5. Luka with authority inside.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Here's Brown. Over James. And another basket for Boston.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 5. Brown finds Simons. Boucher sets a screen for Simons. The shot will not fall.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Screen by James. Cranes the three-pointer. Doncic has got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Brown inside the line. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Doncic. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Brown. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 28 points for Jaylen Brown.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only 1 miss against his 6 mates.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Back to White. Pass to Brown. Now Hauser. Good on the triple. And the Celtics lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Doncic right side. Misses the 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And he does not hit. Now Smart. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
Well, anyone will tell you Marcus Smart is fearless. High stakes don't discourage him at all.
Here's Keita. White outside. And there's the 3.
He's been in a big spot or 2. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
Now Laravia. Luka Doncic. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Brown. Down low. Gets it to go.
Well, we all know this about Jaylen Brown. He will work incredibly hard to get the big bucket.
Doncic. Good. Lays it right in there.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Brown. Oh, off the glass.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Count the basket.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Here's Ayton, and he jams it in.
Well, they put their faith in Ayton, and he delivered.
Outside Brown. It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now Doncic puts up a three. Can't get it to go. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
For 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Down it goes for 3.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Line for 2. Peyton Pritchard.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.